What's up? It's your boy Master Anime Reviews back here again. This time we're reviewing World Trigger. That World Trigger only comes out once a month, you know. It didn't come out in July, and I was kind of upset about that, you know. This is sort of like a special occasion for me, you know. World Trigger is one of those few mangas that is actually really good, but most people don't actually know about it. That's kind of sad, you know. Like a lot of people ignore the anime because it was made by Toei, and Toei just they do a really shitty job of making anime. But the manga, like you're here watching this right now, man. And the manga, like we all know the manga is five, and that shit heat. You know what I'm saying? World Trigger chapter 198. To be honest, like I thought this was gonna be boring. Like I thought this was just gonna be another one of those like filler chapters, you know. But World Trigger doesn't have filler chapters, you know. I thought this was just gonna be dry, but it actually wasn't. It was a lot more interesting than I thought it was gonna be, you know. Right, there was one scene that really impressed me. Like with Katori when she like attached the spider to Nasu's leg and like it tied her to the ground and then she caught like yo the thing about Katori though is that she's one of those people who is like they're really talented but they're lazy. And so like she's kinda having like a nice little change of heart, you know, where she's actually putting more effort into it. You know, because like her old character and they even mentioned it in the chapter that like the old her would have never done that, right? She would have never used Spider. So Spider is kind of like it's an interesting little trigger, you know. Mm. To be honest, like any chapter that doesn't involve Yuma, Jin, or Asami tends like you know I always imagined that it would be boring, but like it exceeded my expectations, you know. Chapter 198. I can't even react to this because like it was a farewell for Hiyura, and they kind of hinted at it about 50 chapters ago that she was gonna leave, you know. And like it was one of those sort of like sad farewells that I just didn't feel sad. I honestly don't really care about Hiyura. I don't know why they spent so much time focusing on her anyway. I mean, she's kind of like just one of those characters that's just there. You know what I mean? Because like I imagined that at some point she would be a rival for Chika, but just like they're kind of like friendly, and then like at the end of the chapter, like that chick that follows Chika, Izumo, right? She ends up like joining Nasu, but she doesn't really join Nasu. That's just kind of like when she turns B rank, when she becomes B rank. But like all of these characters have mad potential though, because she's being trained by like the number two sniper. So like I'm kind of interested in what happens with her, but wow. Like there really wasn't much that happened other than like the Nasu fight and stuff. Like War Trigger, like the strategy in War Trigger is top. It's top tier. It's top tier. Like I would have never. And then like in the chapter, yeah, another thing that's crazy is like there's so many details, and that like you just notice. Because when Katori used Spider on her, right, it's sort of like hinted, right? Because if you look at that panel, the spider is at I think her feet. And so like what she did is she used misdirection. It's now saying like how many manga do you know that do stuff like that? That is a clever use of misdirection. And they even mentioned it when she got taken out by Sutsumi, right? Just the clever use of misdirection, right? In battle. And like yo, I'm excited man. The away mission arc is finally coming. They're finally gonna get Replica back. We're finally going to Aftercrafter. My days. It's sad that this only comes out once a month. But like we get two chapters. Okay? Two chapters. Sometimes one, but we usually get two, you know what I mean? It's just you can't have everything, you know. You can't have everything, man. Ugh. Because I'm going over it right now. Because like Katori is just Like she has mad potential, man. Like I'm telling you, fam. Like her skills are sort of like top tier, but like she's just lazy, man. Like how do you take? Because bear in mind that's her first match, right? Like her match against Tamakoma only happened about like a couple of weeks ago in the story, and she's already mastered it to the point where she could kind of move like Kuba does with Spider. You know, that's crazy. And she took out Nas. Like yo, like remember the chapter where Nasu was fighting? Nasu is OP. Like she's like the only B rank, right, that has like tracking other than like Ninomiya, right? And well, because thing, fuck, Izumi, right, is A rank, but I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say. Katori just like yo, I hate characters like that, man. It's like I like her design, like she's cool, but like just her attitude, man, is kind of trash. It's a waste, man. I'm telling you, if she trained, like you know what I'm saying, like those characters that like if they trained, they would be broken. Like yo, what? Like she mastered it, and the way that was fucking like I remember that one chapter where Yuma fought Obishima, and then he had like the grasshoppers surround her, and then he threw like the shuriken, and that was crazy. Like, oh, like, yo, like, this chapter was a seven, to be honest. Like the only, like the highlight of the chapter was like the battle, like the final battle and stuff like that. But like, damn, damn, you know. At the ending of the chapter, it wasn't all that interesting, but I mean, it was, you know, it was a fun read, man. It was a fun read. Man, subscribe to the channel, man. More anime reviews. Sayonara, man. We out.